How often do you hear, "You don't remember jack shit"? Remember we went out for ice cream last night, you old fart? That's right. Our memories are frequently distorted. You don't believe me? Just try to recall the last song that you listened to, or what you ate for dinner last night. It's rather difficult, isn't it? When I was 19 years old, I wanted to see what it took to become a police officer. Police and detectives are trained in the art of careful observation, because that would lead them to the next clue. To become a police officer, you take an exam where you read several paragraphs and then you're asked questions to recall mundane details like what color t-shirt was the subject A wearing, or what color eyes did they have? Were they married? Were they involved in the community? These details can be important if you are a detective, or if you're trying to pinpoint a perp that pickpocketed you from a lineup. About 75,000 lineups happen a year, and 20 to 25% of the time, witnesses confidently pick a person out of a lineup that police know are innocent. Eyewitness identification is a leading cause of wrongful conviction. After DNA testing became widely used, 75% of eyewitness identification turned out to be faulty. That's preposterous. Say it ain't so. It's true. For more information, check out the Innocent Project at theinnocenceproject.com. So what causes human memory to produce distortion like this? And how can we trust in our memories again? The traditional view of memory is that our memories are recording our everyday life like they're home videos that are saved on a hard drive that we can just conveniently recall fully and automatically replay them. We think if we can't recall them right away, we think that the memories are repressed or forgotten or faded away. But if that were the case, it'd be really hard to explain why so many people are wrongfully and confidently selecting people in a lineup where they claim that they vividly and clearly remember this person that they pick. Today, we rethink memory. From Hugo Munsterberg, who is German, he fashioned the theory of memory, which was all sparked from a very confident testimony that he personally gave at a court case. And then he realized well after the court case that most of his answers were wrong. Hugo was a Harvard professor, and he believed that none of us can retain in memory the vast amount of details that we're confronted with and every moment in our lives, that our memory isn't perfect just because there's just so much going on all around us all the time. Because there's so much to absorb all the time, our mind employs techniques to fill in the inevitable gaps. These techniques Hugo talks about is that we rely on our current expectations, or more generally, our beliefs, and our prior knowledge to fill in the inevitable gaps that happens. As a result, when our expectations, beliefs, or prior knowledge is at odds with the actual events, our brains can be fooled. We generally remember the general gist of things that went down, but when pressed to recall details, we inadvertently and unconsciously fill in the gaps that make up things, even if it's unintentional. And surprisingly enough, we tend to believe in the memories that we make up. If you want more on memory and memory distortion, check out these next videos.